Hello everybody. Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the lingering chaos following the dramatic custody battle over Amelia and Wiley Corinthos, exploring the fractured relationship between Michael Corinthos and Willow Corinthos, and pondering if there's any hope left for reconciliation or at least a peaceful co-parenting arrangement. Buckle up, as we unravel the layers of betrayal, shocking revelations, and hidden schemes that continue to rock Port Charles, while adding fresh perspectives and inventive twists to this captivating saga. The shocking return and paternity bombshell. Michael Corinthos' unexpected return from Germany sent shockwaves through the community, but it was the jaw-dropping courtroom disclosure of his paternity to Sasha Gilmore Corbin's unborn child that truly shattered the fragile dynamic with Willow. The news didn't just sting, it carved a deeper chasm between this strange couple, leaving Willow grappling with feelings of betrayal and confusion. Imagine the weight of that moment in the courthouse, with gasps echoing off the walls as Michael's secret spilled out, exposing a side of him Willow thought she knew. Beyond the personal fallout, this revelation has painted Michael as both a protector and a man with hidden complexities, as he fiercely defended Sasha during the hearing. Could this unexpected softness, a glimpse of the Michael Willow once loved, a spark to mend their broken bond? Or will the sting of this secret, paired with Willow's own past missteps, drive an insurmountable wedge between them? As whispers of Sasha's pregnancy ripple through Port Charles, new rumors suggest Michael's time in Germany wasn't just business. Some speculate he was laying groundwork for a future with Sasha, a detail that could further complicate Willow's emotions, deceptions, and hidden agendas unraveled. Adding fuel to the fire, Willow finds herself blindsided by Drew Quartermain's manipulative games. Reports suggest Drew paid off a nurse to fabricate a story that Michael coldly rejected Willow's attempt to visit him in Germany, a lie designed to deepen the rift. Even more sinister, Drew allegedly toyed with young Wiley's emotions, planting seeds of doubt about Michael's role as a father. Picture Willow's heartbreak as she uncovers this deception, her trust in Drew crumbling like a house of cards. This betrayal might force Willow to reevaluate her alliances, potentially opening a door to regret over her own actions, including her infidelity that originally fractured her marriage to Michael. In a surprising twist, insiders hint that Drew's schemes may have deeper roots, possibly tied to a hidden agenda in Washington involving Carly Spencer's political connections. If true, this could paint Drew as a puppet master, pulling strings far beyond Port Charles. Will Willow sever ties with Drew upon learning the full extent of his deceit, or will her wounded pride keep her tethered to a toxic alliance? The custody war and unseen vulnerabilities. The custody battle for Amelia and Wiley has been nothing short of a legal bloodbath, with Diane Miller and Ric Lansing clashing in a courtroom showdown that exposed raw vulnerabilities in both Michael and Willow. Michael's unrelenting drive to secure custody, bolstered by Carly's fierce maternal backing, shows a man determined to protect his family at all costs. Yet, his protective outburst in court over Sasha hinted at a softer, more conflicted heart beneath the armor side Willow might still yearn for. On the other side, Willow's pain and past choices were laid bare, painting her as a mother desperate for stability but misled by poor judgment. If she discovers Drew's low blow involving Wiley's feelings, it could be the final straw, pushing her to distance herself from him and seek a compromise with Michael for the sake of their children's emotional well-being. However, Michael's lingering distrust, fueled by Willow's alliance with Drew, might make him hesitant to meet her halfway. Add to this the whispered possibility that Sonny Corinthos might intervene with a surprising offer to mediate, hoping to broker peace for his family, and the stakes grow even higher. Will parental love triumph over personal grudges, or are the wounds too fresh to heal? New bonds and complicated feelings. Sasha's pregnancy adds a labyrinth of complexity to Michael and Willow's already tangled web. Michael's growing bond with Sasha and potentially her child casts a shadow over any chance of reconciliation with Willow, even as mere co-parents. Imagine Willow watching from afar as Michael builds a new life, a painful reminder of what they've lost. Meanwhile, Willow's hurt and sense of isolation might deepen if she feels replaced, blocking any path to harmony. Yet, there's a flicker of intrigue. Some in Port Charles speculate that Sasha herself might encourage Michael to prioritize his children over their budding connection. Recognizing the importance of Amelia and Wiley's stability, this selfless act could be a turning point, softening Michael's stance. But with emotions running high and new ties forming, The question remains, can Michael and Willow set aside their personal pain and new entanglements to focus on their shared responsibility as parents, or will these fresh bonds only widen the gap? A glimmer of hope amidst the chaos. Despite the mountain of challenges, a small ray of hope shines through Michael and Willow's shared devotion to their children. If Willow owns up to her mistakes, acknowledging her role in their downfall and decisively breaking free from Drew's toxic influence, Michael might find it in his heart to soften. Picture a poignant moment where Willow, with tears in her eyes, apologizes not just for her infidelity but for letting Drew manipulate her, appealing to Michael's love for their kids. Such vulnerability could crack open the door to rebuilding trust, even if only as co-parents. However, Michael's evolving feelings for Sasha and the unresolved tension from the courtroom drama could keep them at odds. An unverified report even suggests that Carly and Sonny might stage a family intervention, hosting a private meeting at the Corinthos estate to force Michael and Willow to confront their issues head-on. Will this shared love for Amelia and Wiley be enough to bridge the divide, or are their fractured past and emerging connections too heavy a burden to overcome? The road ahead, co-parenting or continued conflict? As the dust settles on one of Port Charles' most explosive custody hearings, the future for Michael and Willow remains uncertain. Their journey is fraught with betrayal, hidden truths, and new relationships that threaten to derail even the modest goal of effective co-parenting. Yet, their mutual love for their children offers a fragile thread of possibility. If both can confront their past mistakes, Willow with her infidelity and alliance with Drew, and Michael with his secrecy over Sasha's child, they might carve out a functional partnership for Amelia and Wiley's sake. But with Drew's schemes potentially still unfolding and Sasha's pregnancy reshaping Michael's priorities, the path forward is anything but clear. Rumors even swirl that a new figure from Michael's past in Germany might arrive in Port Charles, bringing with them secrets that could either heal or further fracture this already broken family. Can Michael and Willow rebuild enough trust to prioritize their children, or will their scarred history and emerging ties doom even this humble aspiration? Next, we will explore the emotional aftermath of Lucky Spencer's departure from Port Charles and dive into the tantalizing possibilities for Elizabeth Weber's next romantic chapter. With Lucky gone, Elizabeth's heart is left in limbo, and we're here to unpack the bittersweet goodbye, the reasons behind his exit, and speculate on who might eventually sweep Liz off her feet. Join us as we delve into fresh details, creative twists, and intriguing rumors surrounding this beloved character's journey, painting a vivid picture of what's next for her in the world of General Hospital. A heartfelt farewell to Lucky Spencer. The sudden exit of Lucky Spencer has left Port Charles reeling, and no one feels the sting more than Elizabeth Weber. After a whirlwind moment where Lucky proposed to Liz, tempting her with dreams of a shared future, she ultimately had to make the painful decision to decline. Liz's heart may have yearned to say yes, but her head knew better. Couldn't uproot her life in Port Charles, a place where her career at ABC General Hospital, her cherished family, and lifelong friends anchor her. Imagine the quiet torment in her eyes as she weighed her love for Lucky against the reality of his restless spirit. She knew settling down would only lead to resentment, as Lucky's wandering nature would inevitably clash with her need for stability. Their history marked by a failed marriage loomed large, a reminder that some loves, no matter how deep, aren't meant to last. In a poignant twist, sources suggest Liz penned a private letter to Lucky, never sent, pouring out her regrets and hopes for his happiness, a secret she keeps locked away in her nightstand. Lucky's choice to leave town, unable to bear the pain of being near Liz without being with her, has carved a void in her life, leaving fans wondering what's next for this resilient nurse. Behind the scenes, the real reason for Lucky's exit. Lucky's departure wasn't just a plot twist, it was a necessity driven by real-world circumstances. Jonathan Jackson, the talented actor behind Lucky Spencer, made the difficult decision to step away due to the challenges of being separated from his family. Based in Tennessee with his wife and 3 children, the distance from California, where General Hospital films, proved too great a burden. Picture the heartache of a father torn between a beloved role and the laughter of his kids at home. Ultimately, family won out. Jackson had hoped to balance both worlds, but after heartfelt discussions with his loved ones, they agreed the strain was too much, adding to the frustration for fans. Whispers from the set reveal that Jackson had recorded a stunning performance for the nurse's ballad soulful song that showcased his vocal prowess from his days on the hit series Nashville. Tragically, Executive producer Frank Valentini reportedly cut the segment, a decision that baffles many given the lackluster performances at this year's event. Rumor has it a leaked clip of the song might surface online, offering fans a glimpse of what could have been. This behind-the-scenes drama only adds to the bittersweet taste of Lucky's exit, leaving us to mourn both the character and the missed opportunities. A touching goodbye and a father-son adventure. The final farewell between Elizabeth and Lucky tugged at heartstrings, with Liz pulling off a classic romantic comedy moment by racing to the airport to say goodbye. While we all chuckled at the unrealistic notion of breezing through security without a ticket in today's world, the emotion of the scene was undeniable. Picture Liz, breathless and tear-streaked, reaching Lucky just in time for one last embrace, their shared history flashing before her eyes. In a heartwarming turn, Lucky took their son Aiden Spencer along for a father-son journey, promising to show him the world beyond Port Charles. Insider gossip hints that Aiden's travels might include a stop at a historic European city, where father and son bond over ancient ruins. A storyline that could later bring unexpected letters or souvenirs back to Liz, keeping Lucky's presence alive in subtle ways. This goodbye, while tender, marks the end of an era for Liz, leaving her without a romantic partner and setting the stage for a new beginning. But with her heart still raw from the loss, will she be ready to open it again anytime soon? Elizabeth Weber's romantic horizon, a new spark. With Lucky out of the picture, Elizabeth Weber finds herself at a crossroads, her love life a blank canvas waiting for new colors. While it's unlikely Liz will dive into romance the very next week or perhaps even the next month, there's already a faint glimmer of potential stirring in Port Charles. Liz deserves love, a chance to heal from past heartaches, and the writers at ABC General Hospital seem to be laying subtle groundwork for what's to come. Imagine Liz sitting alone in a hospital break room, lost in thought about her future, unaware that destiny might be just around the corner. Fans are buzzing with speculation about who could be the right match for this strong, compassionate woman. Will it be a familiar face from her past, carrying the weight of shared memories, or a complete stranger who brings a fresh perspective to her world? One thing is certain, Liz's journey to love won't be rushed, allowing for a slow burn that could ignite into something truly captivating. Let's explore the possibilities of who might step into her life when the time is right. Ric Lansing, a familiar flame rekindled. Topping the list of potential suitors is Ric Lansing, Liz's other two-time ex-husband, whose lingering feelings for her are no secret. A recent scene at the hospital, following Ric's loss in a high-stakes legal case, showed a tender moment between the two, a flicker of warmth that hints at unfinished business. Picture Ric, defeated yet vulnerable, finding solace in Liz's empathetic gaze as they reminisce about simpler times over a cup of hospital coffee. Ric has never hidden his desire for a reunion, and with Liz now single, the timing might seem ripe for rekindling old sparks. However, their tumultuous past riddled with trust issues and heartbreak casts a shadow over any potential reconciliation. A new tidbit floating around Port Charles suggests Ric might be working on a personal redemption arc, taking on a pro bono case to help a struggling family. An act of kindness that could catch Liz's attention. Will Liz see beyond their history to the man Ric is striving to become, or will the scars of their past keep her at a safe distance? Other contenders and unexpected twists. While Ric Lansing stands out as an obvious candidate, Port Charles is brimming with other eligible bachelors who could catch Elizabeth's eye. Could a dashing newcomer, a mysterious doctor with a hidden past, arrive at General Hospital, offering Liz a chance to start anew without the baggage of former loves? Imagine a scenario where this stranger, perhaps a trauma surgeon with a gentle demeanor, shares a quiet moment with Liz during a late-night shift, their connection blossoming over shared exhaustion and patient stories. Alternatively, whispers hint at a potential reappearance of an old friend, someone like Jason Morgan, whose complicated history with Liz might resurface in unexpected ways if he finds himself drawn back to her side during a crisis. There's even a wild card rumor that a long-lost relative of Lucky's might show up, bearing a striking resemblance to him, stirring conflicting emotions in Liz's heart. Whoever steps into her world next, the journey promises to be layered with emotion, history, and the slow rebuilding of trust. The path forward for Elizabeth Weber. As Elizabeth Weber navigates life without Lucky Spencer, her future in Port Charles holds endless possibilities for romance, healing, and personal growth. The pain of saying goodbye to Lucky, coupled with the real-world challenges that led to Jonathan Jackson's departure, has left a bittersweet mark on her story. But it also opens the door for something new. Whether it's rekindling an old flame with Ric Lansing, exploring uncharted territory with a newcomer, or taking time to rediscover herself, Liz's next chapter is poised to be a compelling one. Picture her standing at the hospital window, gazing out at the city lights, a mix of hope and uncertainty in her eyes as she wonders what tomorrow holds. Fans can only speculate for now, but one thing is certain, ABC General Hospital will keep us guessing with twists and turns. Could an unexpected event like a hospital fundraiser or a sudden emergency bring the perfect man into Liz's orbit? Only time will tell. Next, we will delve into the captivating transition of Michael Corinthos' character in Port Charles, as Chad Duell stepped away from the iconic role and a new actor, Gibson, stepped into the spotlight. The shift raised countless questions about whether this fresh face could embody Michael's complex personality and fit seamlessly into the Corinthos and Quartermain dynasties. Join us as we explore Gibson's remarkable debut, his chemistry with key characters, and the resounding success of this recast, weaving in imaginative details and new perspectives to paint a vivid picture of this exciting chapter in General Hospital history. A new era for Michael Corinthos. For decades, Michael Corinthos has been a cornerstone of the Port Charles community, a character woven into the intricate tapestry of the Corinthos and Quartermain families. When Chad Duell, the actor who long portrayed Michael, decided to exit the role, fans were left with a flurry of uncertainties. Could a new actor capture Michael's delicate balance of vulnerability, sharp intuition, and unyielding strength? Would he resonate with the audience who held such a clear vision of who Michael should be? The answer, in an astonishing turn of events, has been a triumphant yes across the board. Gibson, already seasoned in the world of daytime drama from his stint as Noah Newman on The Young and the Restless, burst onto the General Hospital scene with confidence and charisma. His debut at the annual Nurses' Ball was nothing short of electrifying, envying the crowd's murmurs as he scooped up his son Wiley with a fatherly warmth, then strode purposefully to his mother's home to reunite with his daughter Amelia, exuding a calm authority. From those initial moments, it was clear Gibson wasn't just filling shoes, he was crafting a new legacy for Michael, one that felt both familiar and thrillingly fresh. A natural bond with the youngest Corinthos. Gibson's first interactions with the children in Michael's life set a powerful tone for his portrayal. When he embraced Wiley, played by young Weaver, at the Nurses' Ball, the tenderness and authenticity of their father-son connection leapt off the screen. Picture the gentle way Gibson tousled Wiley's hair, a silent promise of protection and love, forging an immediate bond that felt as if it had been years in the making rather than mere minutes. This natural ease wasn't just a fluke. Behind-the-scenes whispers suggest Gibson spent extra time with Weaver offset, playing games and sharing stories to build genuine rapport before the cameras rolled. This dedication paid off, as their scenes resonate with a quiet realism that tugs at the heartstrings of even the most critical viewers. Amelia's reunion with her father, though brief, carried the same weight of unspoken devotion, hinting at Gibson's ability to ground Michael as a deeply caring parent. These early moments cemented Gibson as a worthy successor, proving he could embody the familial core that defines Michael Corinthos. Sparks and struggles with the women in Michael's life. As Gibson began to navigate the complex relationships with the women central to Michael's world, his performances shone with remarkable versatility. His initial scenes with Sophia Metz and Sasha radiated a comfortable familiarity, as they discussed the anticipation of their soon-to-be-born child. Imagine the subtle flicker of hope in Gibson's eyes as Michael spoke of their future, a spark that hinted at a potential romantic rekindling if the writers choose to explore that path. This effortless chemistry suggests a juicy storyline ahead, with rumors swirling that a shared secret from their past, perhaps a hidden promise made during a late-night conversation, might resurface to test their bond. Contrastingly, Gibson's interactions with Caitlin McMullen's Willow, Michael's estranged wife who betrayed him, brimmed with raw and filtered emotion. From his initial refusal to let Willow near their children, to a heated confrontation demanding she end things with Drew, to a poignant reconciliation after Sasha gave birth to Daisy, Gibson navigated a roller coaster of feelings with finesse. A little-known tidbit reveals that Gibson and McMullen rehearsed these intense scenes late into the night, ensuring every glance and word carried the weight of a shared, albeit fictional, history. This commitment forged a dynamic so believable that it feels as though they've been seen partners for years, not weeks, showcasing Gibson's extraordinary adaptability, seamless sibling and uncle connections. Gibson's integration into the broader Corinthos family has been a masterclass in effortless chemistry. His early scenes with his on-screen sisters, Eden McCoy's Joss and Kate Mancy's Christina, flowed with an organic sibling affection that warmed the heart. Picture a casual family gathering at the Quartermain mansion where Gibson, as Michael, shares a playful nudge with Joss and a knowing smile with Christina, instantly conveying years of shared laughter and support. This sibling camaraderie felt innate from the outset, a testament to Gibson's ability to slip into family dynamics with ease. Equally compelling were his moments with Steve Burton's Jason, Michael's unwavering uncle. From their very first encounter, where Michael expressed gratitude for Jason's role in protecting Sasha by posing as her baby's father, the deep ride-or-die bond fans cherish was palpable. An insider rumor hints that a forthcoming storyline might see Jason and Michael teaming up for a risky venture to safeguard the family, further solidifying their unbreakable alliance under Gibson's nuanced portrayal. These connections highlight how quickly Gibson has become a vital part of the General Hospital lineage. Powerhouse dynamics with TV parents. Perhaps the most striking aspect of Gibson's recast success lies in his dynamic with Michael's iconic parents, Laura Wright's Carly and Maurice Benard's Sonny. With Carly, Gibson crafted a mother-son relationship that felt both simple and profoundly impactful from their first shared scene. Imagine Carly enveloping Michael in a fierce hug, Gibson's expression melting into one of quiet comfort, as if he'd always been her son on screen. Their instant groove speaks to a rare chemistry, with whispers from the set suggesting Wright personally mentored Gibson on Carly's protective nuances to deepen their bond. When Gibson finally shared the screen with Benard's Sonny, the moment was equally powerful. Set at Sasha's bedside after the birth of Daisy, their exchange following Sonny's apology for a bombing incident meant for him that endangered Michael carried a heartfelt weight. Picture Gibson's Michael reassuring Sonny with a steady gaze, blending strength and tenderness as he vowed unwavering loyalty and love. A rumored upcoming storyline might even explore a hidden family secret tied to that bombing, testing their bond further under Gibson's emotive performance. These interactions with his powerhouse TV parents underscore Gibson's ability to hold his own alongside General Hospital's heaviest hitters. A recast triumph for General Hospital. In a remarkably short span, Gibson has not only slipped into Michael Corinthos' shoes but has made the role unmistakably his own, earning a well-deserved applause for his stellar efforts. The seamless transition from tender family reunions to emotionally charged confrontations and deep familial tease demonstrates a rare talent for capturing the essence of a character. As complex as Michael, envision the buzz in Port Charles as fans and characters alike embrace this new version, with some speculating that Gibson's portrayal might inspire a bold new arc for Michael, perhaps involving a long-buried Corinthos family mystery that reshapes his future. His ability to resonate with long-time viewers while bringing a fresh energy to the role marks a recast success story for the ages at General Hospital. Behind the scenes, there's talk of the writers already crafting expanded storylines to capitalize on Gibson's range, hinting at dramatic showdowns and unexpected alliances in the months ahead. This triumphant shift ensures that Michael Corinthos remains a central, evolving force in the soap's narrative, now through Gibson's compelling lens. Thank you for tuning into ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Gibson's portrayal of Michael Corinthos has breathed new life into a beloved character, and we're eager to see where this journey leads. What do you think of this recast? Are you as impressed with Gibson as we are? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay with us for more updates, rumors, and spoilers straight from the heart of Port Charles.